And good evening, everybody. How are we
Good
doing today?
evening, sir. How are you doing today?
You know what? I've been doing excellent. I've had a really good day today.
Nice.
How about
Nice.
yourself, Tiny?
I'm still working on it, but I believe it'll work out. It'll
All
be all
right.
right, I guess. I'm
I hear
alone
you.
tonight.
I was
The
going to say, I
ladies,
hear you have the bachelor pad all to yourself.
it's me and the son and the puppy dog.
You
Ladies
got to
are
have
gone
Ozzy
to a
there.
sleep study.
So the boys' night out.
Boys' night out.
All right. Well, we have ourselves people in the chat. We have ourselves 12 great items up for bids tonight. So let's get this underway. First of all, I want to introduce you to the gentlemen that make this possible. To my left, your right, we have Mr. Tiny Numismatics, the master auctioneer, MC extraordinaire. And way
Hello,
over
everyone.
there in the chat, way over that way, you got the master of the gimpy arts, our moderator, the Bass Man.
That's me.
And also, got to thank all of you for coming out here. Not you. You.
Yeah, that
Got to thank you all for coming out here. If it
the
wasn't for
everyone
you,
guy.
we wouldn't have an auction. So, thank you all for coming on out here tonight, and hopefully we have some fun. All right, now on to the boring stuff. This auction is held within accordance of YouTube, Alphabet, Google, Disney, Mickey Mouse, and everybody else's terms and services. So, have to be 18 years of age or older and reside within the continental United States. Now, you're in the continental United States and you're a winner? Well, hey, guess what? Your shipping, it's free. And can't beat that price. Free, it's free. So, you're within the continental United States, get free shipping. Now, if you get your item and you don't like it, it's not as you think it is, you're more than welcome to return it. Once it's returned to me and I get it back in the original condition, I will refund the entire amount of your payment. Let me see here. As far as shipping, once it is shipped out, you'll receive an email with the tracking number in order to know that your item is being sent out to you. And now, with the auction rules, we head over to Mr. Tiny Numismatics.
Thank you, sir. First off, everyone that's here has heard this before, but I'm going to say it again. Up here in your corner of your screen, at the top of the chat, it will say top chat. And I know all of you know to put it in live chat, because if you're not in live chat, you will not see every comment being made in the chat. How is that important? You could be bidding against someone, they outbid you, you don't see it, you just lost the item you were looking for because maybe you have a little bit of lag. And to take care of your lag, down here in the bottom of this video, if you are on a laptop or a PC, there is a white cog right down there. That is your settings. Go to settings, go to playback speed, and then down to the number 2. That 2 will go 2 times the speed of the stream and catch you up, and your lag will be almost completely gone. Then you'll only be 1 or 2 seconds behind me as I'm running my big mouth, and you'll be caught up, and that will give you an advantage over people with lag. Sometimes we get 10, 15 seconds worth of lag and people's items that way. Don't worry if you're on a phone or a tablet. In one of the upper corners of your video, you will have 3 dots. Those 3 dots are your settings. Then you will go to playback speed and the number 2. And we call that the Zoe fix, because my little girl, when she was about 7 or 8 years old, found it out somewhere on a live stream on YouTube and brought it to our attention here in the coin community. So keep up with your lag. I will probably remind you, because mentally. I know it's a big thing, me talking about mental stuff, but I do keep track of who has lag and is bidding. Now, if you are out during a bidding section, so if me and Bassman and Mr. Kevin are bidding against each other, Mr. Kevin says, I've had enough, I'm done. Mr. Kevin is going to type out in the chat so I know who's in, who's out, and that will make the auction move along a little bit quicker because there's only 5 to 8 seconds between going once, going twice, third and final, and sold. 15, 20 seconds between once and sold, and it's gone. That quick. If you get in before it, the bids just start over because there is no sniping in our auctions. The bid just starts over. So please, 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 please do not wait to the very last second to bid because it does no good to try to snipe. There is no sniping. And with that, I'm going to go back over to Mr. Kevin for the information on the spreadsheet.
All right. So if you notice at the very top of the live chat, way up there, there is a link to tonight's auction items. You click on that link and it takes you to the spreadsheet. And what do you get when you're in the spreadsheet? You get something that looks a lot like this. So here you will notice that you have the lot number, the description, the opening bid, who's selling, and all the descriptors that we use here. I please ask you, if you have not won in our auctions before, please contact us with your email information and your billing information so that we can send you an invoice once the auction is over. Now, how do you contact us? Down here on the bottom are our email addresses and our acceptable methods of payment. So you will notice here for me, Coins Making Sense, Tiny, and for Bassman, you can get a hold of any one of us three and let us know if you are looking to bid. And with that, we are pretty much ready to get this party started. Crispy, good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, Crispy. Here we go. Here we go. We got lot number 1, just happens to be a buy it now. 2009 P&D Lincoln Centennial Cents original mint rolls. These are the presidency. We have 4 available and they are $15 each. And I already have SF Kim Rush for a buy it now and Mr. Joe for a buy it now. There are 2 remaining. Brian in the Twins Coins wants to buy it now. We have 1 available. That was SF Kim Rush, Mr. Joe, Brian in the Twins Coins, and Miss Amy Harrell would like to buy 2, but there's only 1 available, so Miss Amy gets the last one.
Congratulations, everybody.
That was quick. Absolutely love it.
Yes, it was. Well, I think I have an idea that people are going to be liking next week's Buy It Now.
I wonder what those will be, Mr. Kevin.
I don't know. Sounds very professional life to me.
Very professional indeed. And here we go with lot number 2. This, folks, is a 1999 Denver, Connecticut quarter NGC authentic sample slab. That's right. It's not graded, but it is a very collectible sample slab from NGC. $20 starting bid for a 1999 Denver, Connecticut quarter NGC authentic sample slab. We got Mr. Joe starting it off with $20. Now I'm looking for 21.
Yeah, and back in the day, and actually still currently to this day, NGC, PCGS, and all of the grading houses put out sample slabs where they're showing their current technology, what they're currently testing. For example, you see the text that's on this slab. They didn't use this formatting when they were actually using for the statehood quarters. They had a very different configuration.
We have Naven 23 coming in at $21. Now we're looking for 22 or more.
So, yeah, this was a test that was released during the show season back in 99.
Mr. Joe comes back at 22. Now we're looking for 23.
Thank you for your bids, everybody.
Yeah, that text and the way it was laid out, just it never made it to the slabs.
Nope.
We got Naven 23 coming back at 23, and Mr. Joe turns right around and says 25. Now we're looking for 26 or more. Mr. Naven 23 is out. That leaves Mr. Joe all by his lonesome at $25. Going once. We've got Mr. Joe at $25. Going twice. Looking for 26 or more, folks. We've got Mr. Joe, $25, going for the third and final time. We are sold to Mr. Joe for $25.
Congratulations, Joe.
Mr. Joe.
Thank you very much.
Up next, you want some constitutional fractional silver, folks? Here we go. Very great condition. We have a 1934 Washington silver quarter, AUBU raw condition with some very nice luster. $15 starting bid is what we're looking for a 1934 Washington silver quarter, AUBU raw condition with some very nice luster. We're looking for a $15 starting bid. Who'll give me $15?
Yep, this was the second year that they released the Washington quarter. So this is an early date.
Amy Harrell comes in at 21. Brian and the Twins Coins tried to come in with 15, but Miss Amy Harrell got there first with 21. Now we're looking for 22. Brian and the Twins Coins comes back at 22. Now I'd like to see 23. Miss Amy Harrell comes back at 25. Crispy just got a 1952 Superbird finally.
Very nice, Crispy. Congratulations.
Brian and the Twins Coins comes back at 26. Oh, Mr. Mark Lewis tried to jump in there at 25, but Brian and the Twins got the 26 first, and Miss Amy Harrell says, watch out. Here comes 31. Now we're looking for 32.
Boom shakalaka.
Brian and the Twins Coins says, no mas. Out to Miss Amy. Now we're still looking for that 32, folks. Mark Lewis is out. That leaves Miss Amy Harrell at $31. Going once. We have Miss Amy Harrell, $31, looking for 32 or more. Going twice. We have Miss Amy Harrell at $31, going for the third and final time. Sold to Miss Amy Harrell for $31.
Congratulations, Amy.
Do not sleep on this next coin, folks. Check it out and take it all in. This is a 1920 Standing Liberty quarter, very fine to fine raw condition. Only a $25 starting bid for a 1920 Standing Liberty quarter, very fine to fine raw condition. We're looking for a $25 starting bid.
Yeah, it's a very weak strike on the date on these. And in fact, I'm going to go to the microscope so that you can see the date there on the coin. It is a 1920 Philadelphia. The dates were first thing to go on the Standing Liberty quarters.
Mr. Mark Lewis says 30. $5 more than the opening bid. Thank you, sir. Now we're looking for 31.
Yeah, these older dates for the Standing Liberty quarters, if you can even read a date, it's already in fine condition, because that's how worn out the dates get for anything from 1916 to 1925.
Still some very nice detail on this coin. Like he said, the date is usually the first thing to go. You can still read the date there, 1920. We have Mr. Mark Lewis, $30. We're looking for 31 or more.
Yeah, still got a lot of great detail in the face. Shield has a lot of the rivets still remaining. You can even see most of the chainmail.
Alrighty, we got Mr. Mark Lewis at $30. Let's go ahead and test the water to see if we can draw anybody in with this. Mr. Mark Lewis going once at $30. We've got Mr. Mark Lewis at $30, looking for 31 or more, going twice. We have Mr. Mark Lewis at $30, going for the third and final time. Sold to Mr. Mark Lewis for $30. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, Mark.
And I don't know if you folks have noticed, up in the corner right by Mr. Kevin's forehead, there may be a new logo that Bassman himself got going for Mr. Kevin. But I draw attention to that because right now we have a 1946 Denver Walking Liberty $50, brilliant uncirculated raw condition. $45 starting bid for a 1946 D. Walking Liberty $50, brilliant uncirculated raw condition. We're looking for a $45 starting bid. Got Wiles Palladino at $45. Thank you, sir. Mark Lewis, no, it did not. It actually came off of a San Francisco, right by the C, and coins making sense when it's large. You can see the S mint mark. There it is, real little right there. Right by the C, you can see the S mint mark.
Yep. This is a 1943 San Francisco.
We've got Mr. Wiles Palladino at $45. We're looking for 46 or more. Yoke fan says, never mind the 46. We got 47. Now we're looking for 48. Who's going to be the first one to show me a $50 bill? Silver Gator tried to sneak in there at 46. Yoke fan got to 47 first. So we're looking for 48. Wiles Palladino throws down that $50 bill. Thank you, sir. Now we're looking for 51 or more. Oh, yes, Crispy. You hit it right on the head. That is a nice one. Yoke fan comes back at 53. Uh-oh, here we go, folks. We're looking for 54 or more.
Thank you for your bids, everybody, and thank you for your consideration.
We've got Yoke fan, $53. We're looking for 54 or more for this beautiful 1946 Denver Walking Liberty $50. Brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition. And we have Yoke fan right now at $53. Give everybody a second to think it over. But I believe we're going to start counting her down and test the waters and say, Yoke fan, $53. Oh, Mr. Wiles Palladino says, no, you don't, Tiny. We're going to 55. Now we're looking for 56 or more.
Hey, you know what? I need to look at this under the microscope because look at that thumb.
Oh, yeah.
You see a thumb on a Walking Liberty? That screams that this is a 64 to a 65.
We've got Yoke fan, $57. Now we're looking for 58.
So, yeah, this is a beauty.
Crispy's asking, is that a VAM?
No, it's not a VAM. It's actually a bit of the design that is supposed to be in there. It's just that that thumb is a indicator of a very well-stricken walking liberty.
Because right off the presses, those thumbs tend to be a little flat.
Yeah, because that's the highest. That's the highest recess in there.
We've got Mr. Wiles Palladino says, and he's out. Yoke fan, $57, going once. We've got Yoke fan, $57, looking for 58 or more, going twice. Absolutely, Crispy. Very nice and have such great knowledge. That's awesome. We have Yoke fan, $57, going for the third and final time. Sold to Yoke fan, $57. Congratulations, Yoke. Thank you, everybody, for your bids this evening and your consideration. We really, really appreciate everybody that's come out tonight.
Oh, yes, sir.
Now, here we go, folks. You want a graded coin? This one is very nice. It's a 2011 W. That's right, West Point. American Silver Eagle, NGC graded, MS70, 25th anniversary, burnished. Mr. Joe starts it off at $60, but I'm going to go ahead and repeat it. It's a 2011 W. American Silver Eagle, NGC graded, MS70, 25th anniversary, burnished. Mr. Joe started it out at 60. Crispy saying 65. Brian and the Twins coins tried to come in at 65, but Crispy got there first. Now we're looking for 66, and Mr. Joe comes back at 66. Now we're looking for 67 or more. They know what's going on with this coin.
Yep.
Burnish
And
is very nice.
Yep, and there's the W West Point mint mark, signifying that
coin
this
comes back at 67. Crispy says 70. Now we're looking for 71.
Yep, and that West Point mint mark there signifies that this is a burnished collector's strike bullion from the mint.
Brian and the Twins coins comes back at 71. Crispy says 75. Thank you, Crispy. Mr. Joe tried to come back at 72, but Crispy got to 75 first. Now we're looking for the Spirit of 76. Hello, Jedi Master Deb. Good to see you.
Hey, Deb, how are you doing?
Hello, Miss Amy Harrell. Mr. Joe gives me the 76. Department of the Numismatics says 77. Mr. Joe comes back at 78. Crispy says 80. Now we're looking for 81 or more.
Thank you very much for your bids, folks.
We've got Crispy at $80. We're looking for 81. For a 2011 W American Silver Eagle, NGC graded, MS70, 25th anniversary, burnished. Mr. Joe comes back at 83. Now we're looking for 84 or more. Brian and the Twins coin saying, woohoo, a war. Absolutely. Lucky Duck saying, y'all behave now. Never mind that. Crispy's not paying attention. He says 85. Department of Numismatics comes straight back with 86. Now we're looking for 87 or more.
And we're really going into a real slobberknocker here.
Yeah, we are. Get him, JR. That was a wrestling
King.
Reference for everybody. Everybody that didn't know that was a wrestling reference. I met JR. He's a really cool guy.
That's cool.
King, not so much. JR, really nice guy. We got Mr. Joe coming back at 88. Crispy says 90. Now we're looking for 91 or more.
Yeah, NGC said this is a perfect 70, and I'm just looking at those fields. It's just gorgeous. You okay, Tiny?
Yes, sir. I was just checking out, make sure I didn't miss anything. We got Mr. Joe coming back at 92. Now we're looking for 93. Crispy says, how about a Benji? Absolutely, we'll look at that, Crispy, for $100 bid. After $100, we go by $5 increments. So now I'm looking for 105. No, Bassman, that's my table. Whenever I move my table, it vibrates on the. I was getting into it. Everybody's bidding, and I'm like, I got to get up closer. I got to get closer to my computer. We got Crispy at $100. We're looking for 105. We got Mr. Joe saying 105. Now we're looking for 110.
Thank you for your bids, everybody.
Out and lost to a good man, says Crispy. Talking about Mr. Joe at $105. Going once. We've got Mr. Joe at $105, looking for 110, going twice. We've got Mr. Joe at $105, going for the third and final time. Absolutely, Silver Gator. Go, Joe. And it is sold to Mr. Joe at $105. Good to see you, Silver
Joe.
Gator. Congratulations, Mr. Joe.
Congratulations.
Well fought battle, sir. Thank you, everybody, for your bids on that absolutely gorgeous coin. You all knew what was going on with that coin, and you did not disappoint. Absolutely. Crispy, I really wanted that one. Donald, New Mexico, good to see you. Right now, folks, here you go. The epitome of constitutional silver, right here it is. This is an 1881 O Morgan silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition. Well, you want to talk about luster. This has some nice luster. We're talking a $70 starting bid for this 1881 O Morgan silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with gorgeous, gorgeous toning. And Mr. Joe just come off that huge win, and he's already saying 70 for this beautiful Morgan. Naven 23 tried to come in with the 70, but Mr. Joe got there first. Now we're looking for 71 or more.
And just look at how deep these fields are. There's hardly a mark in them.
Silver Gator's coming in at 71. I guarantee it. And Naven 23 comes back at 72. We're looking for 73. Mr. Joe says 75. Thank you, sir. Now we're looking for the Spirit of 76. Yes, sir. It is a New Orleans mint mark, Mr. Crispy. Absolutely. Naven 23 kicks it up 3 and says 78. Now we're looking for 79. Who's going to be the first one to 80?
Yep, there's that O mint mark. And let's go over to the scope and get a closer look at that, because am I seeing a die crack going through that?
Oh.
Look at that die crack.
Look at that die crack, folks. Coming from the O and dollar, going up through the O mint mark, going over to the left, up into the leaves. Woo! And it goes through the leaves, and it goes on up, goes up through by the eagle's tail on the left. Up to the bottom of the arrows. That's a VAM, folks. Here we go. Mr. Joe at $80 shows me that 80. Now we're looking for 81 or more. That's a nice find, Mr. Kevin.
Yeah.
Congratulations to whoever wins this coin, folks. Die crack for days. We've got Mr. Joe at $80. We're looking for 81 or more.
Yeah, let's see what else we might be able to find in here.
Is that something right on top of the A in America? Nope.
No, just sliding.
Yep. Oh.
Looks like a flow pattern up.
Nope. Go back to the first A in America. There's something that runs over top of the M. The A goes through the wing.
Going through the M there.
going through the M, from the E through the M, over top of the A, through the wing, over top of the F, over the O, over the S, up to the rim. And then it comes back down. It goes over the T, over the A, through the middle of the A, through the T, and I believe that's where it ends. There's a die crack, folks, 3/4 of the way around this coin. And Mr. Joe has it right now at $80, going once.
Here's the up close on the date here.
We have Mr. Joe at $80. We're looking for 81 or more for this beautifully vanned 1881 Morgan silver dollar, going twice to Mr. Joe dollars. We have Mr. Joe at $80 going for the third and final time.
Tiny, you missed some.
I did.
Naven 23 at $84.
Something must be wrong with my chat.
Yep, I see it.
Naven 23 at 84. Sorry about that. Now we're looking for 85. You can still hear me, correct, Mr. Kevin?
Yes, sir. I hear you.
I had to go get my pop-up chat again. Sorry about that. My pop-up chat had froze. We have Mr. Joe coming back at 85. Now we're looking for 86.
Yeah. I thought I saw that die. I could see this die crack naked eye.
Compton, good to see you, buddy. We have Mr. Joe at $85. Crispy's reminding me of the Zoe fix. Trust me, sir. I'm on Pop-Out Chat and I'm on StreamYard. I am a little bit of everywhere on this auction. I make sure I am up to date on every little thing. But it just froze. It quit going. Last thing it said was Bassman, Naven 23. Nope. It said Bassman Joe at 80. That was the last thing it said. That's odd. But we have Mr. Joe at $80.
85.
Looking for 86 or more. Let's go ahead and test the waters and say Mr. Joe at $85, going once. Naven 23 comes back at 87. Now we're looking for 88. Man, look how thick that die is, too. Just skirts right around the bottom of that O mint mark, too.
Yep.
We got Mr. Joe coming back at 88. Now we're
not
looking
really.
for 89.
If you look at the very bottom of that O mint mark, at the very bottom of the opening.
Oh, it does. Yep. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No worries.
Naven 23 comes back at 90. Now we're looking for 91.
Just trying to keep this steady so that we can keep an eye on this die crack here. That is gorgeous.
We have Naven 23 at $90. We're looking for 91 or more. Mr. Joe comes back at 91. Now we're looking for 92. Naven 23 says 93. Now we're looking for 94 or more. Donald in New Mexico says that Morgan cracks me up. That's a good dad joke right there, Donald, New Mexico. I like that a lot. Mr. Joe comes back at 94. Now we're looking for 95. Naven 23 wastes no time and says 96. Now we're looking for 97 or more. Zoe told me a good dad joke today.
Yeah.
She said, what kind of math is it cows do? Calculus. We got Mr. Joe throwing down $100 bill. And after $100, folks, we go by $5 increments. So we're looking for 105. Naven 23 wastes no time and says 105. Now we're looking for 110. This coin is definitely worthy of grading. And make sure you do your due diligence if you do send it in for grading, that they do recognize this type of VAM so you can get it attributed to this VAM. You okay, Mr. Kevin?
Yep. Just checking. See if I have the VAM. Checking if I have the VAM number.
Okay, we have Mr. Joe at 110. Now we're looking for 115. Compton, I'm surprised you're not in on this, brother. We got Naven 23 at 115. Now we're looking for 120. Mr. Wiles Palladino says Annex will research and assign the VAM. Very cool. Compton saying he can't find the exact VAM on mine, but Mr. Joe is out. That leaves Naven 23 at $115 all by his lonesome, going once. Thank you, Gen X Collectibles. We have Naven 23 at 115 going twice. Wiles Palladino says this is VAM number 47, he believes. We have Naven 23 at $115 going for the third and final time. So the Naven 23 for $115. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations. House Palladino's looking on VAM World right now.
Nice.
So VAM 47, you said?
That's what he said. Yo, fan, Compton is looking for one that is nice. Does not have to be very, very gradable. He's looking for one in nice condition where you can see the CC well. And most of the design. He's not looking for something perfect. He's just looking for a CC to have in his collection. And up next, folks, we are on lot number 8. This is a 1923S. That's San Francisco. Piece silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with some light toning. $65 starting bid for a 1923S. Piece silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with some light toning. And Mr. Joe comes out at $65 right off the bat. Now we're looking for 66.
Come in here right above the tail feather. You got the S mint mark there. The mint marks, I swear, they must have used the mint marks that were for the Mercury dimes on the piece dollars.
Naven 23 comes in at $70. Now we're looking for 71.
Thank you for your bids, everybody.
Mr. Joe coming back at 71. Now we're looking for 72 or more. Mark Lewis is saying they are so tiny. Are you kidding me? I have a 1923 P&D, LOL. Says Compton. We have Mr. Joe at $71. We're looking for 72 or more. Mr. Naven 23 comes back at 72. Now we're looking for 73. Might I say she's a very lovely, lovely lady.
Uh-huh.
We've got Dr. 55 Chevy coming in at 73. Mr. Joe tried to come back at 73, but 55 Chevy got the 73 first. Now we're looking for 74. Navin 23 is out. That leaves Mr. Joe and Dr. 55 Chevy. We're looking for 74 or more.
Thank you for your bits, everybody.
Good to see you, 55 Chevy. I'm glad everything with the church really, really well, sir. We've got Mr. Joe coming back at 74. Now we're looking for 75 or more.
Come on, Compton. We don't want you to stop watching.
Compton's got a napkin over in there on his chin. Dr. 55 Chevy says he's out. That leaves Mr. Joe at $74. Going once. We've got Mr. Joe at $74 looking for 75 or more. Going twice. We've got Mr. Joe at $74 going for the third and final time. Where's Dave? Because it's gone to Mr. Joe for $74.
Congratulations, Joe.
Where is Mr. Dave?
He's unable to be here this week.
Ah, slacker. Folks, I'm excited about this one. This is a really cool coin right here. I looked at this earlier today, and this is beautiful. This is an 1818. That's right, 1818. Capped bust, $50, very fine to fine details. Raw condition, X mark on the reverse. Okay, we're looking for an $80 starting bid for an 1818 capped bust $50. Very fine to fine details, raw condition, X mark on the reverse. Wiles Palladino gives us the $80 right off the bat. Now we're looking for 81.
Yeah, gorgeous obverse, nice original tone. As I said, there is an X mark up by the beak on the reverse. It's only noticeable in certain light. As you can see straight on, you can't hardly notice it. You get the light adjusted on it, and that's the only time you see it. Otherwise, it presents very nicely. And not bad for a 205-year-old.
We have Mr. Wiles Palladino at $80 for this beautiful 1818 capped bust $50. We're looking for 81 or more. Compton saying OMG. He likes these capped busts.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Says details graffiti, but it still works for me. I like it. Mr. Wiles Palladino at $80. Let's go ahead and call that going once to Mr. Wiles Palladino at $80.
Compton's cutting out his liver.
Kidney. Yo fan told him to sell a kidney. We have Mr. Wiles Palladino at $80. We're looking for 81 or more. Going twice. We have Mr. Wiles Palladino at $80 going for the third and final time. We are sold to Mr. Wiles Palladino for $80. Congratulations, sir. Donald in New Mexico is putting $2 on the kidney. He must need one. SBA fan is saying only Yoda looked that good at 205 years old.
Hey, we'll see how Grogu looks at that age.
Yeah, really. Up next, folks, you want another Morgan? Mr. Kevin will give you another Morgan. How about an 1884 O? That's New Orleans, folks. Morgan silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition, $70 starting bid for an 1884 O. Morgan silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition. We're looking for a $70 starting bid. Compton is not looking. He's covered his eyes with a crack between them. That's what he's doing.
Let's go to the microscope again and see if we see anything this time. Nice clear on the date.
Ooh, look at that cheek. Silver Gator gives me the Spirit 6 because Miss Amy Harrell had come in at 75. Silver Gator 76. Mr. Naven 23 steps in there at 78. Now I'm looking for 79 or more. Miss Amy Harrell tried to come back at 77, but Mr. Naven 23 got to 78 first. Now we're looking for 79, and Miss Amy Harrell says, never mind that. How about 81? Now we're looking for 82.
Oh, and we're seeing something here. Wiles, tell me if I'm wrong, but is this an O over O?
I'm looking.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying there?
Yes, I do. On the inside of it, that curvature.
Yeah. I think it's an O over O.
I don't know. If it was an O over O, it would be outside the O on the left-hand side of it.
Not necessarily. It's a matter of how much they polish the dies in order to get rid of the old mint mark.
That is true. Naven 23 comes back at 84, looking for 85.
Let's check
Possible
the rest of the
O over
reverse
O.
here.
VAM number 9, O over O. Miss Amy Harrell sees it and says $90. Mr. Joe tried to sneak in there at 85, but Miss Amy Harrell says 90. Now we're looking for 91. Mr. Wiles Palladino said it's a VAM 9, O over O.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Wiles.
VAM number 11 has the same reverse O over O. Mr. Joe comes back at 91. Now we're looking for 92. Thank you for your bids tonight, everybody, on these beautiful points Mr. Kevin's got. Miss Amy Harrell says, "What? Watch out. $100. Now we're looking for 105 because after 100, we go by $5 increments, and Naven 23 is out. That leaves Miss Amy Harrell and Mr. Joe in the race. We're looking for 105.
Thank you for your bids, everybody.
We've got Miss Amy Harrell setting at $100. We're looking for 105. Let's go ahead and test the waters here. We say Miss Amy Harrell at $100, going once. Mr. Wiles Palladino says, my bad, VAM 10, O over O.
Are there any other diagnostics we can look at, Wiles?
Mr. John Shank steps in the building, sees that O over O on this 1884 Morgan and says 105. Now we are looking for 110. Good to see you, Mr. Shank. Miss Amy Harrell steps it up to 115. Now we're looking for 120.
Okay. Wiles Palladino, far date. Okay, what's between N and O? No.
A space. That's what. The N and O, I believe, is on the reverse. I think it was lighting.
But I think they were also saying the star to look at.
Oh, okay. We've got Miss Amy Harrell at 115. We're looking for 120.
Yeah,
We've got Mr. John Shank saying 120. Now we're looking for 125. Just to the right of the right star. Gouge on the right star, says Mr. Wiles Palladino. And Miss Amy Harrell comes back at 130. Now we're looking for 135.
Okay. Which way's up? Which way's down?
John Shank says, love you, Miss Amy. I'm out. And that leaves Miss Amy Harrell sitting at the top with $130. Going once. We have Miss Amy Harrell thanking Mr. John Shank at $130. Going twice. Looking for 135 or more, folks. We have Miss Amy Harrell at $130 going for the third and final. Sold to Miss Amy Harrell at $130.
Congratulations,
Very
Amy.
nice coin. Very nice coin. Congratulations, Miss Amy. Okay, folks. You've seen these before. They were very popular then. They're going to be very popular now. This is the 2022 Samoa 1 ounce silver Batman Batarang shaped coin, BU condition, $45 starting bid for a 2022 Samoa 1 ounce silver Batman Batarang shaped coin. BU condition, we are looking for a $45 starting bid. They do come in a capsule. They are a coin. And John Shank says 45. Sacktown Amy, good to see you, hero. Says 45, but Mr. John Shank got there for. We're looking for 46.
Crispy, I only have one of the black ones, and that's my personal collection one. That was the proof.
Sacktown Amy says, I can stay for one auction, LOL. Got Sacktown Amy coming back at 46. Department of Numismatics said, I'd rather have a Bassman Fisherang. That'd be cool. A Bassman fish-shaped bullion coin. That would be cool. There's an idea, Bassman. John Shank coming back at 47. Now we're looking for 48 or more. Sacktown Amy says $50, Tiny. Thank you, Miss Sacktown Amy. We're looking for 51 or more now. John Shank saying 51 with an LOL on it. Now we're looking for 52 or more. Compton just got the Department of Numismatics stickers today. Says, thank you, bro. They are awesome. Sacktown Amy says she is out to John.
However, I'm stopping the bid right now, though.
Well, looky there, looky there. The bid is at a halt. Looks like we're coming to a deal, folks. Stick around, Sacktown Amy. You may just like this man.
Okay, we are changing this into a bin. Buy it now at $50. I have 20.
Mr. Kevin says, buy it now. $50, 20 available. Who is in? Sacktown Amy says, buy it now. Thank you, hero.
Yep. So there's a number available. and the buy it now price $50.
No, they did not come with a box, Crispy. They came on that sheet there, but they do have individual capsules that they are encased in. John Shank says 2. That's a buy it now on 2 for Mr. Shank.
All right. Anybody
Gotcha,
else anybody else interested in the batarangs for $50?
Did you get Miss Sacktown Amy?
Yes, I did.
Thank you, Miss Sacktown Amy. Thank you, Mr. Shank. Anyone else interested in the batarang? $50. This is a 2022 Samoa 1-ounce silver Batman batarang shaped coin. BU condition, fresh from the mint. Will you do me a favor and show them the reverse of that? How it's a proof-like finish, where it's a proof finish with the actual.
See, you can see my camera. Yeah, you can see my camera. I mean, here you can see me. But yeah, it's Samoa, $5, 2022, silver $9.99, 1 ounce.
Very cool, Mr. Shank. Department of Numismatics says buy it later. Bassman Fisherang. That would be cool. Silver fish. That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, folks. If you'd like to buy it now on one of these, just type buy it now, Batman, and we will hook you up with one.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for your consideration, everybody. Well, 4 of them, I meant.
Do you want 4 of them, Mr. Shank? Or you have 4 of them now? We'll figure out what Mr. Shank's referring to there. But as of right now, we're going to lot number 12. This is an 1890. Watch out now, Compton. This is an 1890 CC, as in Carson City, Morgan silver dollar, fine to very fine, raw condition, $150 starting bid for an 1890 CC Morgan silver dollar, fine to very fine, raw condition. We're looking for $150 starting bid. Who give me $150? Mr. Joe says $150. Mr. Wiles Palladino says $155. Now we're looking for $160. Because
good evening, Caporal. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Caporal Coins. We have Mr. Wiles Palladino at $155. Now we're looking for $160.
Yeah, and there's that Carson City Mint mark everybody knows and loves.
Compton is saying that's it. I quit. We got Mr. Joe coming back at 160. Now we're looking for 165. We got Naven 23 coming in at 165. Now we're looking for 170.
Thank you, Sacktown. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, Hero. It's good to see you. Mr. Wiles Palladino comes back at 170. Now we're looking for 175. And right off the bat, we have Naven 23 saying 175. Now we're looking for 180. Jedi Master Deb is saying a touch better than the one my hubby has. And Mr. Wiles Palladino comes back at 180. Now we're looking for 185. Mr. Joe tried to come back at 180. Wiles Palladino got there first. Now we're looking for 185. And Naven 23 is out. That leaves Mr. Wiles Palladino at 180. We're still looking for 185. Mr. Joe comes back at 185. Now we're looking for 190.
Sacktown Amy, my payment information is available in the spreadsheet linked pinned at the top of the chat.
Copper Owl Coins has got one very close to this one, but 1 year older. Mr. Wiles Palladino comes back at 190. Now we're looking for 195. Will we see two Benjamins for this coin, folks? We're looking for 195 right now because Mr. Wiles Palladino has it at 190.
Thank you for your bids, everybody.
Mr. Joe is out. That leaves Mr. Wiles Palladino at $190 going once. We have Mr. Wiles Palladino at $190 going twice. Looking for 195 or more, folks. We have Mr. Wiles Palladino at $190 going for the third and final time. Sold to Mr. Wiles Palladino at $190. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations.
Compton just won $3 on a scratch-off ticket. Trade a scratch-off for a Morgan? What are you trying to do there, buddy?
And that's 12 items.
Just like that.
Man.
An hour less than an hour because we didn't get started until 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't really get going until almost 10 after.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for coming in. We have 31 fine folks in here right now. Could not do this without you. Absolutely love seeing everybody in the chat talking with one another. That's what we're here for, folks. We are here for an auction and to give you folks great deals and beautiful, beautiful coins every Wednesday night. But we're here for the camaraderie and the interaction between people. Absolutely love it. Hello, Teacher 1388. You just missed some very, very cool coins, sir.
Oh, yes. Lots of vans. And hey, everybody got to see the unveiling of the new channel logo. Just in case you missed it, here's the new channel logo for Coins Making Sense. I have the Bass Man to thank for this wonderful new logo. We've been working together on it for the last couple of days, and it is just, I'm beyond the moon. I don't know what to say. So yeah, if you're looking for wonderful graphic arts that are a masterpiece, I can't recommend Bassman highly enough.
Have a good one, John Shank. Teacher was lurking and packing. Donald, New Mexico says Zoe Strong. Thank you, sir.
Zoe Strong.
Wiles Palladino saying payment sent for items, Kevin. Thank you for your diverse options for auction.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, as I say at the beginning of this, we can't do it without you all.
Absolutely.
You're the reason why we're here.
Thank you, Department of Numismatics. You have a good night. Have a cannoli on me, will you?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I can't pay for it, but, use my name whenever you pay for it. So, this is because of Tiny. There you go. All righty, folks. I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here and leave Mr. Kevin to say his goodbyes. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. I really appreciate doing this for you, Mr. Kevin. I can't thank you enough for giving me this opportunity. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys do not forget to check that pocket change because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.
Thank you, Tiny. Thank you, Bassman. I can't do this without you guys. Thank you so much. And Bassman, that new logo is C'est Magnifique. Amy, I got your message. You're all good. And I just want to say thank you so much to everybody for coming out tonight. Yeah, I have a blast doing this each and every week with you guys. So for now, I'm Kevin with Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a good night.